Hello students, welcome to my channel. So today we will do the exercise 2.5, and before doing exercise, so I want to make sure actually what I have explained in for exercise 2.5. I hope all of you have understood. So about the quadratic formula and conjugate complex numbers means roots of the equation. So let us recall for time being what we have got actually. Uh, the quadratic formula minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is the quadratic formula. Whether it is complex number or it is simple quadratic equation, doesn't matter. We have to use this formula to find out roots of the quadratic equation. So in this case, in complex number, what we understand, b square minus 4ac, if it is less than 0, then roots are not real. That means the calculation of b square minus 4ac, if it is negative, less than 0 means negative, minus value or negative value, then roots will not be real. Roots means what? What is my meaning of root? Root means the value of x. For quadratic equation, if like this quadratic equation means the highest power of x is 2. That is called quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. In an equation where the power of x, highest power of x is 2, that will be called quadratic equation, and that is why we will get the value of x 2, not 1, because highest power is 2, so we are going to get the value of x 2. In this case, when b square minus 4ac is less than 0 or negative, then also we will get two values, but in which I will be included. I will be there, means imaginary number will be there, not real. Not real means what? Imaginary. So in this case, the value of x surely will get 2, but in which I will be there. I will be there because here b square minus 4ac we are going to get a negative value. Suppose by calculation b square minus 4ac we have got minus 16. Suppose that means b square minus 4ac is less than 0. So what we will write? 4i. For minus sign we have put I. Square root of 16 is 4. So we will get surely I. So this in the roots, in the values of x, we are going to get I surely. So what we have, just this is a recall only. I have already explained in previous video what is b square minus 4ac, why b square minus 4ac is smaller than 0, why they are not real, and about the formula, everything I explained. So now exercise 2.5, number 1. Solve the following equations by the method of factorization. Now if you have forgotten about the factorization, so let me explain about factorization also. Factorization means the multiplication of two or more terms. 2 into 2. Yes, this is called factorization. A plus B into C plus D. Yes, this is called factorization. So any multiplication is called factorization. Multiplication of two or more times is called factorization. Here we have to solve these equations with the help of the method of factorization. So for method of factorization, generally which formula we have to apply? Always remember it. We have to apply generally a square minus b square, because in this case we get always a plus b into a minus b, and this is also related to complex conjugate a plus ib into a minus ib. This one already we got. So multiplication of two terms in which I present. So this is called factorization. So whatever, if we get a term in a square minus b square form, Then only we can write a plus b into a minus b. Then only we can write a plus ib into a minus ib. So for this case, at least we know that a square plus b square. Of course, for I, if it is there, then we get a square plus b square. Whatever it is, this one is for general and this one is for complex number. For complex number, a square plus b square is a plus ib into a minus ib. That you got already. This is a formula. And for general maths, algebra, we know this formula: a square minus b square is a plus b a minus b. So this either this one or this one. You have to remember. Then only we can do these sums. Why this formula I have told? Because here two terms are there. Everywhere two terms. Whenever we get two terms for factorization, so we have to go for a square minus b square, or sometimes we may go for a plus b whole square, so that we get a plus b into a plus b, multiplication of two terms. Sometimes we may get a minus b whole square, so that we can write a minus b into a minus b. Sometimes, not always, but generally this is the important term for us for factorization. I hope you understand. So here, let me repeat why I am talking about a square minus b square, because here there are two terms. If three terms, then that is a different method of factorization that you got already in lower classes, that about middle term factorization. But of course that is not needed here, because everywhere two terms are there. So you will try for this. So let us go to number A. X square plus 4 equals to 0. If it is x square minus 4 equals to 0, then that will be easy for us. Then we can write x plus 2, x minus 2 equals to 0. So factorization is done. But here x square plus 4 is there. So that is why this cannot be done this way. We cannot apply a square minus b square formula directly. So that is why we will try to get here minus sign, so that we can go for a square minus b square formula. So let us write x square minus 2i whole square. I hope you understand. 2 square is 4, I square is minus 1, minus into minus is plus. Very simple. So we have got now a square minus b square. So what? A plus b into a minus b equals to 0. So factorization is done. Only factorization is done, but we have not solved. Solved means what? What is the meaning of solved? Solved means this is unknown term. X is unknown for us. What is x? We don't know. If we come to know about x, if we come to know the value of x, that means it is solved. Unknown terms is found. What is x? If we can find out, that is called solved. That is called solution. So solved written means we have to find out the value of x. So in this case, when we get a multiplication of two terms equals to 0, so either this one or this one must be 0. Otherwise, we cannot get multiplication of two terms 0. I repeat, multiplication of two terms, we are getting 0 here. So in which case we get 0? Either this term or this term will be 0. Then only you can get 0. Multiplication of 5 into something is 0. So 5 is 5, so another one will be 0. So multiplication of two terms, when it will be 0? Either of any one will be 0. That is why we write either. We have to use x plus 2i equals to 0, comma, or x minus 2i equals to 0. We have to write this term. This line we have to write, because multiplication of two terms we are getting 0, and of course this is a method of writing in factorization that you know already. So x is equal to minus 2i. Here x is equal to plus 2i. So answer. That means we have solved. How we have come to know we have solved? Because we have got the value of x. What value we have got? Plus minus 2i. This is the way of writing answer. Minus 2i plus 2i. Term is same. Only sign is different. So plus minus 2i. So this is the answer for number A. I hope you understand. Number B. 9x square plus 16 equals to 0. So here we will write 3x whole square. because we need a square minus b square equals to 0. We will write now what is b. If we write only b, that is not correct. If it, only 4, that is not correct. If we write 4i, that will be correct. 4 square is 16, I square is minus 1, minus plus. So a square minus b square formula. So 3x plus 4i into 3x minus 4i equals to 0. So again either 3x plus 4i equals to 0 or 3x minus 4i equals to 0. So 3x equals to minus 4i, 3x equals to plus 4i. X is equal to minus 4 by 3i. Here x is equal to plus 4 by 3i. So we have got the value of x. We have just now got the value of x. So we can write the answer now. Plus minus 4 by 3i. Minus 4 by 3i plus 4 by 3i. So plus minus 4 by 3i. So once again let me tell you, x equals to minus, that means we have got two values. We have got two values because we have the highest power of x is 2. So A, B finished. C now. For C there is no space. We have to do here only. Number C. This is also the same process. 4x square plus 49 equals to 0. So now we can write 2x whole square minus 7i whole square equals to 0. So minus I square is minus 1, 7 square is 49, minus plus. So 2x plus 7i into 2x minus 7i equals to 0. After that, either or you can do yourself. Same process. Process is exactly same. Number 2 now. Number 2. Number 2, discuss the nature of the roots of the following equations and solve them. So nature. So b square minus 4ac, that already I have told. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then nature of the roots will be not real. Not real. If it is greater than 0 or equal to 0, then that will be real. In the formula x equals to minus b plus minus, that formula already I showed you in previous page. So in that case, square root of b square minus 4ac, in under the root, if we get a negative number, then we will get a imaginary number, that is not real. If we get greater than 0, then that is real only. So now we will check first what is the question. Discuss the nature of the roots. To find out, to get the nature of the roots, we have to use that formula b square minus 4ac. We have to do the calculation of b square minus 4ac. Number A, 2x square minus 4x plus 3 equals to 0. So what is A? 2. What is B? Minus 4. What is C? 3. A is the coefficient of x square, B is the coefficient of x, and C is constant term excluding x. So A, B, C. Once again, let me repeat, what is the general format of quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c. x square, so coefficient of x square is a, coefficient of x is b, and c is constant term. So this is the general form of quadratic equation. So now what I have told you, we have to find out b square minus 4ac. We will do the calculation. Let us see after doing the calculation whether we get negative number or positive number. So what is b? Minus 4. So minus 4 square. 4 into a is 2, c is 3. So minus 4 whole square is 16. 4 to the 8, 8 to the 24. So that is minus 8. Less than 0. B square minus 4ac is less than 0. Therefore, the nature of the roots are not real. That is the nature. How do we come to know nature of the roots not real? Because calculation of b square minus 4ac is negative number. Negative number means less than 0. After that question was there, discuss the nature of the roots of the following equation and solve them. That means we have to find out the value of x, but not without applying factorization method, because we know the formula. What is the formula for solving? Solve means we have to find out the value of x. Solve means we have to find out the roots of the equation. Minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is the formula. Okay, minus b. Now very importantly, very seriously, you have to see generally what the students do mistake. Let me show you. B is minus 4. So students, what they do, minus 4 like this, they are writing and going on doing that calculation. That is wrong. If we write only minus 4, that is wrong. Why it is wrong? Why it is wrong? Because this minus sign is from the formula. This minus sign is, I have written from the formula. What is B? B is itself minus 4. So we have to write like this. Remember this part, what I have told just now. This is the mistake generally done by the students. If b is minus 4, students write only minus 4. That is wrong. Plus minus b square means minus 4. Sorry, this is not needed to do. Why it is not needed to do? Because already b square minus 4ac calculation is done. So in place of b square minus 4ac, we will write only minus 8 because already done. B square minus 4ac calculation is done. So 2 into a is 2, 2 into 2. So 4 minus minus plus 4 plus minus root 8. Root 8 means we know 2 root 2. That we know all of you. Root 8 means square root of 8 means 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 I, minus sign is there, so I will put, we can put directly I. So let us write now. Now 4, 2, 4. So we can take 2 common. So that we can make it little simple. 2 plus minus root 2 I. 2 is taken common. So 4, 2, 2. So 2 plus minus root 2i by 2. So let us write separately. Just I have written the denominator separately, nothing else. So 1 plus minus root 2 by 2i. So solve is finished. This is the answer. 1 plus root 2 by 2i, 1 minus root 2 by 2i. Number 1 finished. So I hope you understand. Just to remember the formula. So whenever you do this type of sum, each and every time, please write the formula. Then it will go to your brain permanently. Otherwise, directly if you do the sum, the formula cannot be recalled. Okay, next. B. Number B. Number B. Y square plus 16y plus 73 equals to 0. Here A is 1. 1 is there. B is 16. C is 73. So we will find out B square minus 4AC, the calculation. B square, 16 square minus 4 into 1 into 73. 16 square is 256. 4 is 12, 28, 29. 6, 3 minus 36 less than 0. Calculation, just you have to do the calculation, nothing else. Therefore, the roots are not real. Not real. Now we will apply the formula to solve the equation. So x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So simple calculation. Minus b is 16. So minus 16 plus minus, we will write the value of b square minus 4ac. Already we have got minus 36. But 2 into 1. Minus 16 plus minus 6i. I hope you understand. Root 36 is 6, 6 is 36. So 6 for minus sign I, 2. Here we can take 2 common. Minus 8 plus minus 3i by 2. I think it is correct. Okay. So minus 8 plus minus 3i is the answer. Number C. X square minus 4x plus 13 equals to 0. So here A equals to 1, B equals to minus 4 and C equals to 13. So first of all we will find out B square minus 4AC to know the nature of the roots. So minus 4 whole square, 4 into 1 into 13. 16 minus 52, 6, 36. This is also minus 36, so less than 0. Therefore, roots are not real. Now, we will find the value of x, means we are going to solve the equation. Minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Let us do the calculation. 2 into A. A is 1. Yes, A is 1. B is minus 4. So minus 4 plus minus square root of minus 36. So here equals to plus 4 plus minus 6i by 2. I hope you understand. Okay, 2 can be taken common. 2 plus minus 3i by 2. 2 cancel. So 2 plus minus 3i is the answer. Next number D I think. Number D. X square plus x plus 1. Number D. X square plus x plus 1 equals to 0. Here A is 1, B is 1, C also 1. So B square minus 4AC. Let us do the calculation. 1 square into 4 into 1 into 1. 1 minus 4 equals to minus 3, less than 0. Therefore, the roots are not real. Finish. Now, we have to solve the equation. Minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Minus b, minus 1 plus minus square root of minus 3. 2 into 1. Minus 1 plus minus root 3 I 2. This is actually finished. We can do one more thing here. 1 by minus 1 by 2 plus minus root 3 by 2 I. So it will be better to write like this. Better. But this is also correct. If you write together, no problem. Number 3. If the roots of the equation ax square plus 2bx plus c equals to r are imaginary, that means ax square plus 2bx plus c equals to 0. Roots of these equations are imaginary if it means given. Roots are imaginary. That means whatever the value of x we will get from here, that will be imaginary. That means that in that case I will exist. I will be there. I will be present in that case. So okay. So when do we know that nature of the roots are imaginary or complex or not real? When b square minus 4ac is less than so b square minus 4ac is less than 0. For this equation b square minus 4ac is less than 0. It is given. How do we come to know it is given? Because if the roots of the equation this are imaginary, it is given here. So from that we come to know that b square minus 4ac is 0. We know what is b, what is c, we know that. So let us see b square, this is b. Coefficient of x is b. So 2b square minus 4 into a is a only. C also c only. 4b square minus 4ac is less than 0. This is what we have got from given one. We have written directly b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Why? Because roots are not real. It is given in the question, roots are not real. Roots are imaginary means what? Not real. When do we understand that roots are not real? In previous sum we have done. In the previous sums we have done b square minus 4ac is less than 0. So roots are not real. Means roots are imaginary. So b square minus 4ac calculation is done from the given part. Now next we have to read now. Then prove that the roots of the equation these are also imaginary. Roots of this is an equation. We don't know roots of these equations are imaginary or not. But we have to show it. We have to prove it that roots of this equation also imaginary. So for this, in this case also, we have to calculate b square minus 4ac. We have to do the calculation of b square minus 4ac for this equation. At last, if we get less than 0, then we can say roots of these equations are also imaginary or not real. We will do the calculation now. Before we do the calculation, we have to make sure what is A, what is B, and what is C. A is A only. B is this one. 2A plus B. C is this one. A plus 2B plus C. Then only we can apply B square minus 4AC. Now we will apply b square minus 4ac formula, but we will not write less than 0 because we don't know it is less than 0 or not. So b square, this is b, 2 into a plus b whole square minus 4 into a is a only, c is a plus 2b plus c, a plus 2b plus c. Now we will do the calculation. 2 square is 4, a plus b whole square, let us write for time being, minus 4a into a, 4a square, 4a into 2b, 2 4 is 8, ab, 4a into c, 4ac, but sign here everywhere plus, but before bracket minus sign is there, so this will be minus, that you know already. Now 4a plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square minus 4a square minus 8ab minus 4ac, 4a into a square, 4 into b, okay. Now 4a square plus 8ab plus 4b square minus 4a square minus 8ab minus 4ac plus 8ab minus 8ab cancel, 4a square minus 4a square cancel. What is left? 4b square minus 4ac is left. This is less than 0 or this b square minus 4ac. After doing calculation, we have got this term. This term, whether it is less than 0 or greater than 0, we don't know. From where we have come to know? Here we have already found 4b square minus 4ac is less than 0. So here we can add 4. It is since already proved. Already proved, okay. Or you can write here this is number 1, then you can write here from 1. You can do anything. So therefore the roots of the equation are imaginary. Imaginary. Because we have got less than 0. I hope you understand this one. One equation is given, and given that the equation, the roots of that equations are imaginary. So b square minus 4ac is less than 0. We have done directly. And we have to prove that roots of these equations are imaginary also. So we have done the calculation of b square minus 4ac. After doing the calculation b square minus 4ac, we have seen that it is also less than 0. Number 4, find the quadratic equation with a real coefficient, one of whose roots is, we have to find out the quadratic equation. One of the root is given. So why I have written x equals to 2 plus, here 2 plus 5a is written, but I have written x equals to 2 plus 5a. Why? Let me explain you. X square plus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. This is a quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation. Here x equals to 2 and x equals to 3. We will get surely two values. One is 2, other one is 3. But how do we get x equals to minus 2 minus 3? Okay. X plus 2 into x plus 3 equals to 0. If we do middle term factorization, we will get this. Or if we apply the formula also, we will get this. X equals to minus 2, x equals to minus 3. So what are the roots? Roots are minus 2 and minus 3. That means what? X plus 2 equals to 0, x equals to minus 2. Find the quadratic equation with real coefficient, one of whose roots is, one root is 2 plus 5i, one root is minus 2. That means x equals to minus 2. Minus 2, one root is minus 3, x equals to minus 3. I hope you understand. So that is why I have done x equals to, root means the value of x. Root means the value of x. Now, what we have to do? Find the quadratic equation. You have to find the x square plus like that. Because x is there. I have taken x, so x square. If I take y, then y square you will get. We will get 3 terms. X square plus 2x plus 3 like this. X square plus 5x plus 6 equals, this is the quadratic equation. We have to get this type of term from with the help of this root. X equals to 2 plus 5i. Other one, surely 2 minus 5i. In the previous video, I already explained that if one root is a plus ib, other root will be a minus ib. One root is conjugate to other. So that we know. So we have got 2 plus 5i, one root which is given, other one we can write by ourselves. Or if we do this one, this is given. So here we can do x minus 2 equals to 5i. This is simple. 2 is taken this side. After that we can go for squaring both sides. Squaring both sides. Why we are doing squaring both sides? That is the reason. There must be a reason. We cannot do simply sums. We cannot do the sums simply. We have to know why squaring is done. Because in a quadratic equation, highest power is 2. So that is why squaring is done. Otherwise, we could have done cubing both sides. Squaring is done because to get quadratic equation. Quadratic means 2. So x square minus 2ab plus b square minus 25. 5 square is 25, I square is minus 1. So x square minus 4x plus 4 plus 25. So x square minus 4x plus 29 equals to 0. Quadratic equation we have got, in which highest power of x is 2. So this is one way. Other way, quadratic equation you can find it in a different way. Okay, I already explained you x square plus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equals to 0. This is one of the format for quadratic equation. Alpha and beta. What is the meaning for alpha and beta? Alpha is one root, beta is other root. If alpha is a plus ib, beta will be a minus ib. So this is alpha and this is beta. Alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. Then also we can find out the quadratic equation. Or this is one of the way and this is also another way. So we have to know alpha plus beta. That means sum of the roots. One root is 2 plus 5i. Other root is 2 minus 5i. So 5i cancel 4. Alpha into beta. Because here alpha beta is there. 2 plus 5i into 2 minus 5i. So this one 2 square plus 5 square, that is 29. If we do that calculation, we will get 29. Now this one will be repeated. X square minus alpha plus beta, how much we have got? 4. So minus 4. X plus alpha into beta, how much we have got? 29. This one 29 equals to 0. So now this way also you can do. Same thing you will get. Either this process or this process, as you wish. Whichever you can, but you should know both. You should know both. Because if you learn this one and both, then only you can later on do all the activities related to this quadratic equation. Number B. Number B, 4i minus 3. So let alpha is equal to minus 3 plus 4i. So I will prefer this one. This one, because this one we are going to get again. X square minus the sum of the roots into x plus multiplication of the roots. In the previous video I explained. Please check the video. So we will find out if we have taken alpha equals to minus 3 plus 4i. So beta equals to minus 3 minus 4i. Very simple. So in order to get that equation, first of all we must know alpha plus beta. Secondly, alpha into beta. Minus 3 plus 4i plus minus 3 minus 4i. So minus 3 plus 4i minus 3 minus 4i, minus 4i plus 4i cancel, minus 6. Alpha into beta now. Minus 3 plus 4i into minus 3 minus 4i. So directly minus 3 square plus 4 square, a square plus b square, that you remember. 9 plus 16 equals to 25. So after getting alpha plus beta and alpha beta, we can write down the quadratic equation. Let me tell you again, whatever given, this one we have taken first root, and second one will be always conjugate in order to get the quadratic equation, or for any quadratic equation in complex number. One root will be always conjugate to other. Okay. Now let the required equation x square minus alpha plus beta into x. Remember, so when I have been writing this equation, at the same time you also write, when you write this equation, please prompt out from read. Don't keep quiet while writing this. read and write, then it will be permanently placed in your brain. So x square minus alpha plus beta is minus 6. So minus 6, x is in its place, alpha into beta is 25 equals to 0. So x square plus 6x plus 25 equals to 0. This is finished. Number C. So directly I am writing alpha equals to minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2. So beta is equal to minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2. This can be written directly. So let us go to find out alpha plus beta. Minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2 plus minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2. So 2 LCM. Minus 1 minus I root 3 plus this plus is not required. Directly we can write minus 1 plus I root 3 minus I root 3 plus I root 3 cancel. So minus minus 2 equals to minus 1. Alpha plus beta we have got minus 1. Now alpha into beta. Minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2 minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2. 4 minus 1 square plus root 3 square. Then a square plus b square. 1 plus 3, 4 by 4 equals to 1. So x square minus alpha plus beta is minus 1. So minus 1x plus 1 equals to 0. So x square plus x plus 1 equals to 0 is the required equation. So I hope you have understood. So while to form an equation, quadratic equation, we must find out first sum of the roots and multiplication of the roots. That will be easy for us to form a quadratic equation. Number D. For D there is no space. Okay, let us do here. Alpha is equal to minus C minus ID. So beta equals to minus C plus ID. So let us find out first alpha plus beta. Minus C minus ID. Directly we can write this minus C plus ID. Minus ID plus ID cancel. Minus 2C. Alpha into beta. Minus C minus ID into minus C plus ID. So a square plus b square. A square plus b square. So c square plus d square. Now x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha into beta equals to 0. X square minus 2c x plus c square plus d square equals to 0. X square plus 2cx plus c square plus d square equals to 0. This is the quadratic equation. Number 5. If x equals to 3 plus I is given, then find the value of the expression x to the power 4 minus 4x cube plus 4x square minus 16x plus 16. We have to find out the value of x to the power 4 minus 4x cube plus 4x square minus 16x plus 16. This is given. X equals to 3 plus I, it is given. So we can do 2a, but first let us see how much is x square. Let us do x squaring both sides. Let us do squaring both sides. Let us see what can be found. 3 square plus 2 into 3 into I minus I square. X square, 3 square is 9 plus 6I minus means plus 1. Oh no, it is not like this. It is not like this. It will be longer. We will do x minus 3 like previous sum. Then squaring both sides. Then x square minus 2 into x into 3 plus 3 square minus 1. X square minus 6x plus 9 equals to minus 1. X square minus 6x plus 9 plus 1 equals to 0. X square minus 6x plus 10 equals to 0. By doing squaring both sides, we have got this one. Previous one also, what I have done, I have erased it. That also we could have done this one only, and we could have got this much only. But that was a little longer process. So this 3, if we take this side, squaring both sides, it will be easy for us. So this is what we have got. X square minus 6x plus 10 equals to 0 we have got. Now the relation. We have to find out the value of this. So before I go to this sum, I will explain you something, then you can understand. We have got a term x square plus 5x plus 6. We don't know whether equals to how much, we don't know. Equals to how much we don't know. But we know that x plus 2 equals to 0. That we know. Let me repeat. X square plus 5x plus 6 equals to how much we don't know. But we know x plus 2 equals to 0. Now by x plus 2, let us divide this. Let us see. X plus 2, x square plus 5x plus 6. X into x square, 2 into x, 2x minus, this is cancel, 5x minus 2x, 3x plus 6, 3 times x into 3, 3x, 2 into 3, 6 minus, no remainder. No remainder. That means what we have understood. X plus 2 into x plus 3 equals to x square minus 5x plus 6. This into this, like 10. 2 into 5 is 10. No remainder. That means what? 2 into 5 equals to 10. That you understood, I think. See this one. X. Now what we know? X plus 2 is equal to 0. That already we know. X plus 2 is equal to 0 we know. So this is 0. So 0 into x plus 2 is 0. That means what? X square minus plus x square plus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. X square plus 5x plus 6 equals to 0 we did not know. But we knew that x plus 2 was equals to 0. So by x plus 2 we have divided this. We have seen there is no remainder. So x plus 2 into x plus 2 is 0. X square plus 5x plus equals to 0. So here also we will, this one we will divide by this. Let us see we get remainder or not. Understood? This one and this one same sum. Here it is small, this is bigger. X square plus 5x plus 6 means this one. X plus 2 equals to 0 means this one. So this one we will find, we have found here. While dividing, we have seen there is no remainder. If there is no remainder, then this one also equals to 0. Because this one is also equals to 0. Let us divide now. X square minus 6x plus 10. We will divide x to the power 4 minus 4x cube plus 4x square minus 16x plus 16. First x to the power 2. X square into x square, x to the power 4 minus 6 into x square minus 6 x cube plus 10 into x square plus 10 x square minus plus minus, this is cancel, minus 4x cube plus 6x cube, 2x cube minus 6x square minus 16x plus 16 plus 2x, x square into 2x is 2x cube, that is why written 2x, minus 6x into 2x minus 12x square plus 10 into 2x plus 20x. This one cancel. 2x cube minus 6x square is still x, correct. So 6x square minus 16 minus 30, 36x plus 60. X square into 6 is 6x square. Minus 6x into 6 minus 36x. 10 into 6, 60. So cancel all. No remainder. No remainder. So what we have understood then? X square minus 6x plus 10 into x square plus 2x plus 6 equals to x to the power 4 minus 4x cube plus 4x square minus 16x plus 60. Since x square minus 6x plus 10 equals to 0, therefore x to the power 4 minus 4x cube plus 4x square minus 16x plus 60 equals to 0. We have found the value of this is 0. If x equals to 1 plus I by root 2. 1 by root 2 into 1 plus I means 1 plus I by root 2, it is given. Then show that x to the power 6 plus x to the power 4 equals to 1. We have to show that x to the power 6, x to the power 4 plus x square plus 1 equals to 0. Let us see now what can be done. We will find out squaring both sides first. X square 1 square plus 2 into 1 into I plus I square, root 2 square is 2. X square 1 plus 2I minus 1. X square is equal to 2I by 2. So x square is equal to I we have got. We have got the value of x square, that is I. Now left hand side is very simple explaining. Now x is to the power 6, you can write x square into 3. Why it is done like this? It could have been written x cube square. Then also it is correct. X to the power 6, this is correct, this is also correct. But I am writing x square whole cube because we know the value of x square. That is why. We cannot write this one because we don't know the value of x cube. Here also x square plus x square plus 1. What is the value of x square? I. So I cube, I square, I plus 1, x square is I, x square is I. So I cube we know minus I square is minus 1, plus I plus 1, minus I plus I minus 1 plus 1 equals to 0, equals to right hand side. This is very simple sum, there is nothing to understand. Okay, number 7. Number 7, no? Yes. Okay. X equals to, there is given something, minus 1 plus minus root 3. Y equals to also given something, minus 1 minus square root of minus root 3. Or this one can be written this way, minus 1 plus root 3 I by 2. Y is equal to, we can write minus 1 minus root 3 by I 2. We have to find out the value of x square plus xy plus y square. We have to find out the value of x square plus xy plus y square. So this one we have to make it little simple so that we can do the sum easily. What we can do, this is related to algebra. x square plus y square, let us keep together so that we can apply the formula a square plus b square equals to a plus b whole square minus 2ab, because we can find out x plus y here. X plus y and x into y we can find out. So every time x square y square, it will be done. If it is done like this, x square y square and x into y, this will be a big calculation. So that is why we will make it, this is simple. So we can write here x plus y whole square minus 2xy plus xy. This is the formula I have applied here. This formula I have applied here. This xy and xy keeping as it is. So x plus y whole square minus xy. This term I have kept in a simple form, so that if we find out here x plus y and x into y, that value you can put directly there, then that calculation will become easy. Okay. This x square plus y square formula is applied from the algebra, general maths. So x plus y minus 1 plus root 3i by 2 minus 1 minus root 3i by 2. So 2 LCM, minus 1 plus root 3i minus 1 minus root 3i plus root 3 minus root 3i cancel, minus 2 by minus 2, that is minus 1. X into y minus 1 plus root 3i by 2 into minus 1 minus root 3i by 2. So this is 4 minus 1 a square plus b square, that you know, 1 plus 3, 4 by 4 equals to 1. Now we have got the value of x plus y, that is minus 1. We have got the value of xy, that is 1. So we will just put the value here. Minus 1 square 1, minus 1 square is 1. 1 minus 1 equals to 0. The value of x square plus xy plus y square is 0. The calculation is easy. Number 8. This is very, very important sum. This always comes in exam oriented question. There is given x plus square root of x plus iy equals to a plus I b. To show that square root of x minus iy equals to a minus ib. Plus plus given, minus minus we have to show. Plus plus given. So without thinking anything, we will go for squaring both sides, because we have to know the value of x and y, so that we can put the value here in left hand side. In left hand side x and y are there. So we will put the value of x and y in left hand side. So in order to get the value of x and y, we have to do squaring both sides, otherwise we cannot break it. So if we do squaring both sides, then root and square cancel. So x plus y we are getting separately. That is the aim. Because we have to know the region. We have to strike the region. Simply cannot do the sum. So why we have done squaring both sides? Because we want to know, we want to get the value of x and y separately, real or imaginary, whatever it is. Here whatever we get, real part, we can equating real and imaginary part, that can be done. A square plus 2ab plus b square, x plus iy, a square plus I 2ab minus b square, x plus iy, a square minus b square, I 2ab. Now it is clear, real part, imaginary part. This was done in exercise 2.3, equating real and imaginary part. We have x is equal to a square minus b square, y is equal to 2ab, y 2ab. Now left hand side, square root of x minus I y. We will just put the value of x and y, nothing else. What is x? A square minus b square. A square minus b square. I. What is I? 2ab. Sorry, what is y? 2ab. B. Now this one we will try to get whole square. Why whole square? So the square and root cancel. Why do you want to get square cancel? Because right hand side there is no root. That is why. That is why we have to try to get here whole square, so that square and root get cancelled. So let us try a square plus ib square minus 2 dot a dot ib. Same calculation. Look at that. Same calculation. A square is a square, I square is minus 1. A square is a square, I square is minus 1, minus 1 into plus, minus b square is b square, minus 2aib. Same. So a square plus b square minus 2ab will be a minus b whole square. So whole square root cancel. A minus ib equals to right hand side. Very important sum. Find the value of the following in a plus ib form. Number a, square root of minus root 3 is given. Question is a plus ib form. You have to make this one as a plus ib form. At least we can write this one. Square root of minus root 3. Sorry, square root of minus 3. We can write like this. So this can be written 0 plus I root 3. A plus ib form or not. Simple. It is very simple sum. Number B. Number B. Square root of I. This I is inside the root. So this one we cannot write like this. This is wrong. Now, here what we have done, to remove this square root, we have got something square. So same thing, here if it is I, since we cannot write like this, that means we have to remove this I, sorry, square root. To remove this square root, we have to do some calculation such that we will get some whole square. So that square root get cancelled. Let us see. This one and this one same. This one and this one same. Why it is done like this? See, in order to get either a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square, we need 2ab. That means 2 is required. 2 is required. So in order to get 2, 1 by 2 is multiplied. Now 1 by 2 will go as it is. We will think later for 1 by 2. But this 2i, we will do something to get whole square. 2i, let me make it a little bigger so that you can understand. This 2i, let us write here. Or this 2i, let us write 2 into 1 into I. Calculation is same. 2 into 1 is 2, 2 into I is I. Now, 1 square plus I square. 1 square is 1, I square is minus 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. So we have written nothing new. Calculation is same. 1 square is 1, I square is minus 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0, plus 2i is 2i only. 1 by 2 is as it is. Now, 1 by 2, 1 plus I whole square you can write. One by 2 whole square. Now, I think you understand. For this whole square, root and square cancel. But this root is kept for this one. Because here there is no whole square. So this square root of 1 is 1. Only root will be left for 2. 1 plus I, or we can write this way. No problem. We can write 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2 into I. Or we can write 1 by root 2 plus I, 1 by root 2. I hope you understand. A plus IB form. A plus IB form is the question. Number C. C is easy only. Square root of minus 9. We can write directly 3I. Or you can write 0 plus I dot 3. A plus IB form. Simple. And D. D also can be written here only. Square root of minus 3 by 2. Now I square root of 3 by 2. IB 0 plus I. A plus IB form. Simple only. Number 10. Number 10. Find the square root of each of the numbers given below. So what is the meaning of square root? Square root of 16. Square root of 16 means plus minus square root of 16. Answer is plus minus 4. Why? If you are asked to find out the square root of 16, then this is the way of writing. Plus minus square root of 16. And what is the square root of 16? Plus 4 and minus 4. Because plus 4 square is 16. Minus 4 whole square also plus 16. That is why plus minus is used. So that means what? When we are asked to find out the square root of 16, so we have to find out anyhow square. Inside the square root, if we don't get square root cannot get cancelled. So our aim is to get inside the root whole square. Whatever we get, that must be. Now square root of 17, we cannot find out because there is no square for 17. No square. If we get square, then only you can go for square root. Square root of 25, so plus minus 5. Square root of 81, so 9 square. Plus minus 9 square. Square must be get. So if there is square, then only you can write. So 9 square, no? So you can write answer plus minus 9. Root is there, root cancel. So we will try to find out square. Whole square or square. Without getting square, we cannot get square root. Square root, square must be done. So 8 minus 15I. 16, we have made 4 square. Then only we are writing plus minus 4. So here also we have tried to get square. Means whole square. So 8 minus, in I is if even, then it is easy to get square. If even, with I, if it is even number, then it is very easy to get square. Why? 2AB, 2AB, twice AB. For square, we need twice AB. A plus B whole square, 2AB is required. A minus B whole square, 2AB is required. So 2 is required. So here 15 is there. We cannot make it 2. So what we will do? We will multiply by this way. So that calculation is same. 1 by 2 we will keep as it is outside. Inside we will multiply 2 8 just 16, 30 I. So that you will understand now. So that we can write this way. 2 into 5 is 10. 10 into 3 is 30. But from 15 we cannot make twice AB because it is odd number. Odd number is not divisible by 2. So whenever this type of sum with I, if it is odd number, this is the process you have to do in order to get even number. There is nothing else. Otherwise we cannot make twice AB. And if we cannot make twice AB, we cannot make whole square. Because whole square is possible if and only if there is twice AB present. So 1 by 2. Now 5 square plus 3i whole square minus 2.5.3i. Now this one and this one same. This one and this one same. Now 16 is not written directly, but 5 square is how much? 25. 3i square is how much? Minus 9. So 16. That means whatever is written, that is correct. You have to do the verification after writing. Otherwise, you may do mistake. So always do the verification, do the calculation back so that you can get back. So 1 by 2, 5 minus 3i whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab, a minus b whole square. Now I was there with 30. So why I is not written with 5? I is written with 3i. That means b is 3i. Why? And when, how do we come to know I will be written with 5, I will be written with 3? That's a question. But see always, if this is a positive number, if this number is positive, then I will be kept for smaller number. Remember that. If it is minus 16, we could have written 5i into 3. 5i minus 3 whole square could have got. So whenever there is positive number, I will be kept for smaller number. If it is negative number, I will be kept for bigger number. We will get another sum, then you will understand. So this is what whole square we have got. Now what we have to find out? Square root. Look here. Square root of 8 minus 15i is equal to plus minus square root of this one. Whole we have got. 8 minus 5i, 15i calculation, we have got this one. So we will write here this one first. 5 minus 3i whole square. So plus minus 1 by root 2, 5 minus 3i. This is the answer. Look here. 8 minus 15i. 8 minus 15i. After doing calculation, what we have got? Half into 5 minus 3i. So in place of 8 minus 15i, we have either half into 5 minus 3i whole square. As it is. Square root. Plus minus, we have to write as I have explained. So root will be kept for 2. Root 1 is 1. Root 2 is root 2 only. And for this whole square, root and square cancel. Finish. Number B. Minus 7 plus 6 by 6 root 2. This one, which I even number is there. So we don't have to do half into 2. Here 15 was there. To get even number, we have done half into 2. But here no need to do. Here it is clear. Even number. So minus 7 plus 2 into 3 into root 2. Now there is I. Whether we will write I with root 2 or 3. Here there is negative number. So we will keep I for bigger number. Here it is positive number. So I is taken for smaller number. Negative which bigger. Root 2 is smaller than 3. That we know. So 2ab. 2ab is clear. Calculation, let us check. 2 into 3 is 6. I is I. Root 2 is root 2. Now we will write a square plus b square. What is a? 3i whole square. What is b? Root 2 whole square plus 2ab. 2, 3i, root 2. Now this calculation, this one same one. We have to check. We have to verify. 3i whole square is minus 9. 3 square is 9. I square is minus 1. So minus 9. Root 2 square is 2. So minus 9 plus 2 is minus 7. There is minus 7. So that means what we have written, that is correct. Now we can write a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square. Therefore required square root. I have written shortly. You please don't write. Required square root plus minus 3i plus root 2. Directly we can write. Or don't need to write square again and again. Our aim is to get whole square. Remember that. To find out square root, our aim is to get square root. Number C. M square 2im minus 1. There 2ab is clear. M square, first let us make 2ab. Same on we see. M square is M square minus is minus 2I M plus I square. I square is minus 1. Finish. This is very easy sum. Now we can write M minus I whole square. A square minus 2a plus b square. A minus b whole square. Now required square root plus minus M minus I. So this is easy actually. 16 plus 13I, number D. 30I. So here also half into 2, no need to do. 16 plus 2, AB. AB. 2 into 15. Now 5 into 3. Now question is I. We will keep I for 5 or 3. Since there is positive number, so I will be taken for smaller number. So 2 into 5 is 3, sorry 10, 10 into 3 is 30I. So that calculation is correct. Now let us write a square plus b square plus 2 into 5 into 3i. A square, b square, whether we get 16 or not. 5 square is 25, 3i square is minus 9, 25 minus 9 is 16. So that is correct. So required square root plus minus 5 plus 3i. Oh, there are more sums, I think. Number E. Let us do number E here. What is E? X plus I square root of 1 minus x square. 1 minus x square. I you have to make 2. Always. Here we have not, here 15 was there. So half into 2 was there. Because in I term, odd number was there. So here also in item odd number 1 is there. So we have to do half into 2. 1 minus. This sum is looking bigger, but it is not hard. With I, odd number is there, so half into 2. So half 2 into x, 2x plus I 2 1 minus x square. 1 by 2 will be as it is. Now 2x. Now we have to make twice AB. Here you can have a 1 square. A square minus b square formula. 2 dot I 1 minus x 1 plus a square minus b square. A plus b into a minus b. Understood? No? Because 2ab we need. So we have made 2ab. Now I. We will keep I for 1 plus x or 1 minus x. This is positive number. So we will keep 2 1 plus x I 1 minus x. Which smaller number I is taken because this is positive number. Now 2ab 1 by 2. This is a square. This is b square. Then 2ab. Now this calculation and this calculation, whether you get 2x or not. Look, 1 plus x, root 1 plus x whole square is square cancel. 1 minus x whole square, 1 minus x root square cancel. I square is minus 1. I square is minus 1. If I do separate, then only you will understand, I think. Root 1 plus x whole square. Okay, root 1 plus x whole square. And I 1 minus x whole square. Root 1 plus x whole square is 1 plus x. Minus. I square is minus 1. Minus 1 minus plus 1 minus x. 1. Oh, sorry. I square is minus 1 now. Look, I square root of 1 minus x. This one if we do, how will do? I square is minus 1. Look here. Then 1 minus x. Look here. I square is minus 1. Square root cancel. Only 1 minus x is left. What is left? Minus 1 into 1. Minus 1. Minus 1 into 1 plus x. So here 1 here what we have got, minus 1 plus x, minus 1 plus x, minus 1 plus 1 cancel, 2x, there is 2x. So this one we have to verify, otherwise there may be mistake. So now we have got a square plus b square plus 2ab. So 1 by 2 a plus b whole square. So required square root will be plus minus 1 by root 2. I hope this one you understand. As a whole root will be there. Root and this square will be cancelled. Then you can write directly 1 plus x plus I 1 minus x. But this root will be for root 2 because there is no square. This root will be there for 2. So root 2 is as it is. This one always you will get like this. F minus 2 square root of minus 3. So here there is 2, no problem. 2I root 3. I hope you understand this one. So 2 is there. We don't have to do 1 by 2 into 2. Minus 2 into root 3 into I. That means 1I. If you add only I, then also correct. 2 into root 3 into root 3. Now I is taken for smaller number or bigger number. That's a question now. Root 3 and 1, which is bigger and which is smaller? Now root 3, look here, root 3 square and I square. What is the calculation? 3 minus 1 equals to 2, but there is minus 2. Root 3, a, if you take this one a, this one b, like this, then root 3 square is 3, I square is minus 1, 3 minus 1 is 2, but there is minus 2. That means I we cannot take for 1. That can be done this way also. If you don't understand, this way also you can think. Just now done the calculation. 2 into I root 3 into 1. Let me show again. I root 3 and 1. This one a square plus b square. I square is minus 1. Root 3 square is 3. 1 square is 1. How much? Minus 2. Okay. That is why 2ab. Calculation is same. Now I root 3 whole square plus 1 square minus 2 I root 3 into 1. Or if you can write 1 square plus I root 3 whole square minus 2 into 1 into I root 3. Same thing. Same thing. A square plus b square or b square plus a square. Plus no problem. Whether you can write 1 plus I root 3 whole square, or you can write I root 3 plus 1 whole square. But better this one. Why? A plus ib form. This one is correct. This one also correct. I root 3 plus 1 whole square or 1 plus I root 3 whole square. Same thing. 5 plus 2 whole square and 2 plus 5 whole square. Same thing only, no? So this one plus minus 1 plus I root 3 answer. Number G. Number G is important sum, so please take it seriously. 4ab minus 2a square minus b square I. So with I 2 is there, so we don't have any problem for making twice ab. 2 a plus b, a minus b, formula, direct formula, a square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. This is positive number, so we will keep I for smaller. A plus b is bigger than a minus b. Now 2ab is clear, so a square plus b square minus 2a plus b into I a minus b. So this way of writing, look here, I have used two brackets. So you also please use this type of brackets so that it can be clear. If you write this way, I a minus b I again square, this is actually not good. This is not actually the rule. So always put this type of bracket. Don't forget to use this type of bracket. If you once you bracket this bracket, so you go for second bracket. This is called braces. This bracket is called braces, of course. Okay. Now a square plus b square minus 2ab. So a minus b whole square. A square plus b square minus 2ab is a minus b whole square. Minus 2ab is a minus whole square. So a plus b minus, oh, this is finished only. You have to find the square root now. So this is finished. Once we have got whole square, so we can write plus minus required square root. A plus b minus a minus b. This is the answer. Square root cancel. No? Square root you can get cancel. Number G is finished. Number 11. Simplify. So terms are same 5, 12, 5, 12, 5, 12. But square root is there. Let us find out square root of. Let us find out square root of 5 plus 12i. Let us find out how much we get. Same process. 2 into 4 into 3i. 2 into 4a, sorry. 2 into 3 into 2i. 2 3 is 6, 6 2 is 12, correct? Now a square plus b square plus 2ab. So a plus b whole square. Square root cancel. What is left? 3 plus 2i. Very simple. Square root of 5 plus 12i. We have got 3 plus 2i. So square root of 5 minus 12i. What you will get? 3 minus 2i. Square root of 5 plus 12i plus minus 12i minus. Here plus twice ab. So a plus b whole square. Here you get minus twice ab. You will get a minus b whole square. So we can put the value directly. This is very simple sum. Only looking bigger. 5 plus 12. How much? 3 plus 2i. 5 minus 12. 3 minus 2i. Again 5 plus 12. 3 plus 2i. 5 minus 12. 3 minus 2i. Since there is minus sign, so we have to put bracket. That you please don't forget. Otherwise, once you forget to write this, put this bracket, then your calculation will be wrong. Minus 2i plus 2i cancel. 6. 3 plus 2i minus 3 plus 2i minus 3 plus 2 minus 3 cancel. 6 by 4i. 4i. 2 3 are 2, 2 are. What we have got? Let us see. 3 by 2i. 3 by 2i. This is not the answer. This is not the answer. Question is the simplify. We have to make it simple, not complicated. I is in denominator. When we have got in previous exercise that whenever we get I in denominator, we have to remove I from denominator. So what we will do? Two I square 3i 3i by minus 2. So minus 3i by 2. I hope answer is correct. Yes. This is the answer. I hope you have understood this one. I is in denominator, but you have to remove I from denominator. At any case. Number 12. Show that anyway square root is there. So we will find out square root separately. Minus 2 plus 2i root 3. That means we are trying to find out what? Whole square. So minus 2 plus 2ab. Now question is that where will be I? Already we have done this one actually. 3i just previous two sums before we have done same thing. Root 3 is bigger, so I is kept for bigger number. So we will see now. Root 3i whole square 1 square plus 2ab. Root 3i whole square is how much? Minus 3. Root 3 square is 3, I square is minus 1 plus 1. So minus 2. So what we have written, that is correct. Or we can write 1 plus root 3i whole square cancel, 1 plus root 3i. Okay. Now left hand side. Left hand side. Minus 2 plus 2i root 3 minus 2i root 3. Left hand side. So this one we have done already. 1 plus root 3i plus. Here plus 2. So plus root 3i. Here minus 2. So 1 minus root 3i. Understood? Here minus 2 plus 2i root 3. We have got a plus b whole square. If it is minus 2i side b, so a minus b whole square. Same term is same. Or plus 2i side b plus whole square minus 2i side b minus whole square. So minus root 3i plus root 3i cancel. 2 equals to right hand side. So this exercise I hope finished. So next we will do arithmetic of integers. So next video I will start arithmetic of integers. So till then, good night.